Well, hello to everybody here, FPL Top Dogs Ballyhonus, and we're in a pre-season mode, episode 2 here. I, Vince the Guru Wega, I like to be known. It'll take you through a few bits and pieces, where we are at the minute. We're just over 2 weeks from the beginning of the new 2021-22 season. Wow. And so starting on the 14th of August, it's the 30th of July now. And just a rough breakdown of where I am. And I've been just getting to know lots of bits and pieces the last couple of hours doing my video here. So yeah, without probably further ado, I'll get the video going anyway. And let's hope this will play properly. Give us a rough idea where we are. And okay, well, obviously, I want to say and apologize about the hats at the minute. They were dispatched from Malaysia, but there was a lot of hold up for weeks and weeks. No idea. The company lost, didn't know where it was. There was an inquiry and investigation, and now the company have got back to the wife to state the packages in Ireland somewhere. So we're hoping now that isn't a bluff, so that they won't get out of, so that they can get out of refunding us the £85 postage and the items that were lost. So I may have a number there to see what's going on in Ireland, if there's any trackability to it at all. But it's a bit of a shame. I only have one of them top 10 hats left with the wife and the luggage, so I'll have to figure out something going forward with that. It's not all lost anyway, and I'll see if the Irish postal system know anything about the hats, guys. So sorry about that, just bear with me. The attitude is, and the commitment was there to get the hats, and there was a lot of codology and a lot of sweat and blood and tears went into the design of those hats, so they will be on the horizon, that's for sure. Yeah, so just taking it back through the video. Just want to congratulate Morgan, the Prodigy Lions. He's been christened the other day. I've been back in Ireland. I'm here in Britain since the 25th of Sunday, the 25th. I spent 2 weeks back home and managed to get a load of the trophies delivered. Not all of them though. And who else? You got Kevin Guru Killer is on there, so hopefully we'll get some some input from the guys here. Shane Faceman, who came second, and the Oracle Starman. A shout out for the Oracle Phillips and Starman Phillips, and the other Kieran Kiley, and whoever else is representing Ballyhonus in the Mayo Hurlers. Massive county match versus Tyrone tomorrow, which will be live streamed 1:30. So, and also good luck to the juniors, which Faceman and the Morgan Lions will be playing about in, and the manager William Nestor. So we have a massive amount of hurling and football and talent there already, and me and Snowman, and obviously Stephen Strett. He's a cyclist. Done a massive 100 miles there the other day for charity. Phenomenal. Couple of 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago actually. So yeah, we'll do the drinking. We'll carry on with the drinking. We'll get the celebrating. We're there for the celebrations, boys. Hopefully, touch wood. Also, yeah, congratulations to Joey, Shane, and Aiden. I've not got round to Aiden Fitz delivering his 2 trophies from last season and this season, just gone. They're at the house in Clare Road, so if anybody can just pass the message to Aiden, my brother Dave will be there to hopefully give him the 2 seasons worth of trophies he's earned. Just can't get hold of Aiden. Also, Willie the Hitman Nestor, he's got his trophy from the season before, his 3rd place in the house in Clare Road. So he's got bigger fish to fry. Mayo Gales now tomorrow in the junior massive match. So praying. I was there for the Westport match in Park, so it was just a pleasure to be there with the guys, and also the hurlers in Ballina versus Ballina. In the hurling, they're back. The Ballina Stephen Knight boys are back. So good win for Ballyhonest there with the Genfit. This is Joey. I presented his Christy Nicholson 21 award here. You can see the trophies and mimicking like a Euro World Cup, the World Cup year that's in it. He was delighted with the trophy. He was blown away, and he also won the King of the Travellers. So 2 of them there. He finished 79th overall in the world at 8.4 million and 3rd in Ireland. And I think an Irish guy won it, Michael Coombe, I think. What else? Maybe I'm not sure, but I think it was. Obviously, Arsenal are big in business here. 50 million now for a Brighton defender, Ben White, and 4.5 in FPL could be worth looking at. What does that mean for other players in the team? I don't know, but it's phenomenal amount of money now for a defender. He'd want to be good, like he'd want to be, somewhere near half as good as, Virgil Van Dyke. That's massive money, but there you go, English, and that's the going rate. Poor old Rashford with the shoulder injury. He's going to have an op next week, and it looks like that 9.5 million will be transferred to Jordan Sancho if you have him already in your team. A straight swap, nearly like for like. Okay, maybe not as prolific as Rashford, but the 2 of them can't take penalties the other day, and poor old Saka as well. And I suppose this is good news for Sancho, as his bank accounts has improved and he's gone to a massive club. He's a former Watford and Man City on the books as a teenager there. Signed his first pro contract at 17 for Borussia Dortmund, and now he's over in Manchester again. So he knows the crack, he knows the story. It's his home. He's not his home. His London. Camberwell is where he's from. He's a Chelsea fan originally, and yeah, so not too bad. This should be exciting for the Premier League. And as you see, I will show my fantasy team, my second draft, numero 2. I'll reveal that in this episode as well. But I don't have Sancho in. I'm just wondering about these signings. Will they go straight in? But with Rashford out and Martial's dodgy form, you could stick obviously Cavani up front, and I think just Jadon will probably pop into where Rashford is. So there's no problem with what's going on there. And we'll see if Pogba stays on as well, because maybe United will want to get a bit of cash back from Pogba, but I think it'd be a mistake. Pogba's mind has to be in it. If it's hard as set to get out, I'm not sure where he's being touted to go. Is it PSG or Real Madrid or Juventus. But yeah, I'm very envious of Crystal Palace. Patrick Vieira has come in and he looks like he's going to have a terrific season there. This young Michael Olise, he's from Reading, and 5.5 is a lot now, but he plays in midfield, so he's only something like 18, and I just like the look of this guy. He could cause waves for Palace there, and also this guy Joachim Anderson, very very interesting. I know he came from Fulham, but he had a more or less, well, can you say a good season? But he's still a Danish international, and Michael Olise is I think he's a French under 21. So he's a hot young prospect. That's why I think he's a good buy for Palace. And this Anderson from Denmark as well, played for Fulham in the Premier League, so he bet straight in. He knows the story, and I think 50 million is a snip. Basically, he was on loan to Fulham, and basically he's I think Leon. Basically, I think Leon. He's it was only on loan to Fulham, so I think Leon had got 15 million for him, and 4.5 million. Obviously, as we'll see later on, I'll go through the transfers of what's happened on Sky. Palace have got rid of about 15 squad players. They've absolutely, seriously, Patrick Vieira has gone in there and he's ruffled a lot of feathers there. There's feathers all over the deck floor and everywhere. They could make 100 pillows now of the amount of players they've upheaval there. This guy from Liverpool, gone to Liverpool from Leipzig, obviously 36 million. This could be the bargain of the season. This Ibrahim Konate. I probably ruined his. We need to get the hitman William Nestor for the exact pronunciation, but yeah, he could be a consideration with Trent Alexander-Arnold now has signed a 5-year contract, but this guy's more of a centre back, so they'll probably fill a hole there. He'll fill in no problem. Liverpool were a bit light in the centre back pairings. They've had a lot of injuries last season, as we know, well documented. And Spurs, I suppose, Adam, my beloved Spurs. Brian Gill joined Spurs from Seville for 21.6 million, Anna Rabona, which is Eric Lamela, and 6 million. He could be anything. He's a tricky winger, probably like for like. He might have a right foot. Eric Lamela was the most left-footed of left-footed. He had 2 left foots really. We had no right foot at all. He just hopping along doing a couple of Rabonas, one against some Europa team I can't remember. I was at it. And then obviously against Arsenal in that defeat 2-1 last year, which was 1-0 up, and we threw it away. But he could be anything. Who knows? Let's see. He's young. Not sure. 29, 20 or something. Joachim Anderson's 25. Yeah, sorry about the hats. Yeah, just had to state that. We'll get that sorted as what ASIP, and that's the end of that. What else have we got here? Yeah, just some pictures. I met Joey Neenan, so that's just myself with the 2020 win, the COVID 2020 win, as a lot of people state. It's me and Joey. I'm just presenting him with last season 2021 Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League win of Top Dogs. Yeah, Top Dogs is like an overall sort of umbrella term for what we do here, and whatever trophies come under it, they come under the Top Dogs umbrella. And you can just say that he wins Top Dogs. That's really the Christy Nicholson Pub, which is in Ballyhonus, County Mayo. And I've been doing this now since officially I joined FPL in 2012. And I didn't think about this until about 2014, 2013, 24, 21, sorry, 2014. So that's Joey, 79th in the world, and that's it in our league. And we were just talking the other day, the standards in the top 15 is just phenomenal last season. Like I'll go over it. Yeah, the Kirk Clapp and the Christy Nicholson 2020, and that's the face man. And over here is obviously Kevin Kilbride, the Guru Killer. And here's the face man enjoying his trophy. Let's get a good look. It doesn't really, whatever. Anyway, that's good. Great days. That was Sunday. I can't remember. 14, 15, 16, 17, Sunday the 18th, I think, July. Watching the Limerick boys beat Tipperary that day in Ireland. What else? Let's get into the FPL. Okay, I just want to give the league codes because things have been very sluggish with the entries. I presume we're over 2 weeks out, 15 days before you need to get your teams in there, boys and girls. And this is the Christy Nicholson League here. And just people have been asking, have you got the codes and all this? So I'll throw this out on YouTube, and hopefully people can. So what have we got? I've gone for Nuno Espirito's tackle. That's just a play out. Spurs of Nuno Gomez after 70 days, waiting and looking and hoping and praying for a manager. Finally, Nuno Espirito Santos from Wolverhampton saves us from what? Well, at least he has experience. That's the main thing. He knows the story. So good luck to him, and long live the king is dead, long live the king. That's the way it goes. So that's just a play on that. And do I have any Spurs in my team? So these are the codes anyway. So now Richardson's in there at the minute. He's the manager of the Ballyhonest Town football team up in Station Rise, Ballyhonest. He got off to a great start. I was there for the town's first win in the Super League, the Mayo Super League, beating Swinford 3-2. They went on to lose 3-0 to Manila in the second game, but it's a great 3 points, and it's all about getting to about 14 points if you can in that Super League. There's only 10 teams, so it's about staying up. And the season before, it's been massively COVID hit and delayed, but we're happy the guys are all back. And condolences to former manager Carl Bream as well. God rest his soul. This guy's from India. We've got the hitman in there, my mate Dave Martin, West Ham fan. Michael Waldron, he plays for the team with for Niall Richardson. Morgan Lyons, obviously the hurler, footballer. Andrew Canaan plays for the team as well for manager Niall Richardson. And Joey Neenan, 79th in the world. So we want to get a few more on here now, and you can use these codes here. This is the code here you need here, 2KCEHL, and you've got you've got the link down here, but again, it's that code. You need 2KCEHL. Next, what have we got here next? Just pop into the next one. The next one is the King of the Travelers. Now, at the minute, I don't have any entrance in the King of the Travelers because it says the option to renew your league in the classic head-to-head is not there. It's only just the straightforward leagues. So I have to renew this all the time. So hopefully I'll get a load more people in this. Again, which the code there is WHLU07. WHLU07. and there's the code and there's the link. So that's all I can do is try and who's it? Joey Neenan's passed the codes on to JC Halpin, who's massive into this, massive, absolutely playing for years. And he like Joey knows Andy from Let's Talk FPL. I think he's based in Sligo. I think he's from over in the UK. So I think he's living in Sligo. Not sure, but he's very well known and they're connected. And Halpin is also really, really phenomenal. I hope he does. I hope a load more. It's going to get harder and harder every year to win top dogs. I'm glad I've done my winning already. It could be the last time for years. Who knows? I made a lot of mistakes last year. I took a -24, which is crazy. I was really, I just didn't hold off. I had loads of transfers and hits done. And also I got in Aguero there over Christmas, just before Christmas, for a month. Couldn't get rid of him, and now he never came on, and I didn't have enough on the bench to do. I just lost. The Aguero thing lost me more points than the -24, believe me. So not delighted with 234,000 in the world, or just under that, but I salvaged. I was about 515,000 at one stage, so I'm not really happy. Like Andy from FPL got top 2,000, which is phenomenal. So anyway, it wasn't the worst of seasons, but this season got to really kick on big time, seriously. So what is my team? Does Nuno have any Spurs? The answer is he's got Ollie Skip on the bench. Well, he is a cheap midfielder and he might get some game time. I don't know, but looking at that Spurs midfield, I think anything would be, an improvement. And there's this is only the second draft anyway. At least I have Loughton. He'll be getting game time, I think. This Williams dude might be going off to a loan somewhere. Brandon Williams might be from United, might be going off for a loan. So that's what people are thinking, that he might get in somewhere. So at the minute, like, it's all about trying to get. I want quality defenders, and look, Pickford is Pickford. He can do anything. He could save a penalty. He done very well for England. Didn't let England down really. Saved penalties against Italy. Just unlucky with everything else. TAA could act like a midfielder. I'm hoping he'll just show a lot of his end of season form and kick off now, as that he signed a 5-year contract. Dunk is Dunk, and he'll be more important now with Ben White going. So I'm a bit wary now with White, who's integral for Brighton last year. They have a great defense. I think they conceded very, very few goals at home or something like that. I don't know, mate, but it was not a lot. Digne is Digne again. I like Everton's start. That's why I've put in Calvert-Lewin there. There's a toss-up between himself and Richarlison, but I just like the look of Everton. I give them, like, they're really good starters. From last season, they had an amazing start. Again, James, how will he start as well? Another year older and never any pace. He got injured there some way halfway through the season, then got a lot more game time. He overall quite a good successful first season. So it'll just be interesting there with Alan and Gomez in there as well. Everton, I fancy them to really do something this time, who's gone in there now? So Rafa Benitez. So Carlo Ancelotti is moved on to, I think, Real Madrid. So yeah, Benitez is known as the most attacking dude in the world. He was becoming a bit of a firefighter, but he's a bit more than that. I don't know. I just don't know about is it a great fit. Everton. I just fancy that start there, and we'll see how we're going after that. Norwich, Villa, Burnley, Leeds will be tricky, of course. Brighton, but they're all nonetheless winnable games. Everton and United always have Everton have beaten United a couple of times in the last 5 years. They can do United. Watford, West Ham, Watford, Wolves. So they have a phenomenal run. So I'm gonna go for John Kelly's toffee crushes. That's what I'm gonna go at Everton. Now, obviously, there's no Kane in there mainly because there's still a bit of his future up in the air with Man City, and the two of them being scheduled to play first game in the season. He'll definitely miss the start of the season. He could miss even 2 games, but in the long run, you'll want to be getting Kane, whether he's with Aguero gone, City. That I think they have to go all out to get a big marquee signing. Like United got Sancho, that's phenomenal. But it will be interesting. Kane hasn't handed the transfer request, but he has kind of encouraged an inquiry from City, of course. So I don't blame him. Like, he's won the Golden Boot of probably 3 times in the Premier League, and he's won the Golden Boot in the World Cup, and he's winning all these personal awards, but he's not picking up anything. And it's extremely doubtful that Spurs will win anything. A rubbish Arsenal team win trophies, and an amazing Spurs team over the last years of Pochettino can't win trophies. And that's just the honest truth in this. I'm very disillusioned Spurs fan, but I'm going to go to the game, a friendly against Arsenal on the 7th of August, and I'm going to see how that goes. Just it's on a Saturday. It's on a Sunday at 2:00, so I'll give it a go. I've relinquished my season ticket to my partner that I was with. He's taking the whole thing on, and obviously he'll be giving me tickets anyway to go if I want to go. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Everything's changed down in football, and I'm not sure that I want to offload something like 700 quid for something that I'm probably never ever going to get anything out of ever again, because there's no guarantees with the COVID, with all these waves and all that. So it's just best to play it by ear. And I'm still a Spurs member, but yeah, I don't feel bad at all relinquishing that. Spurs at the moment are really touting and doing a lot of questionnaires with their fans. I got a questionnaire there in the email. They're wondering all sorts of stuff. So they're just trying to get feelers at how many fans will actually want to go back to a full stadium of 60,000. It's all psychological, really. Right. I like this guy, Sarr. I don't think he was the Sarr that played for. Yeah, he was. He was the Sarr that's Ismaila Sarr that scored them goals against Liverpool a couple of years ago in Watford, with Deeney scoring. I'm not sure how that was, a 4-1 or something, and I just think he could do anything. Yeah, I like the look of him. He's a good price. If he does anything, his price will rocket. He's their most attacking threat in Watford in the Championship last season, and again, I like the fixtures. Not many people are talking about Ismaila Sarr, and I think he's exciting. Yeah, I think he's gold. Okay, Ward-Prowse is a bit boring. We all know what he can do with a free kick. But one thing I do like is I like players that play every game. Now, it's a bit of a choppy fixture list, of course, but listen, if he gets a free kick at United or whatever, look, he just is at the heart of all dead ball, and he will play a lot of games. And I needed another 0.5 million to squeeze. He's 6.5, so 6.5. So there was somebody I was wanting to kind of squeeze in there at 7 million, but I couldn't make it. Of course, Andy from Let's Talk FPL, he loves Salah and Fernandez. I'm going to keep them two together. Obviously, penalty takers. Ivan Toney from for the Bees. Brentford is a penalty taker. Bamford's a penalty taker. That's why I was thinking about Richarlison, penalty taker. But I like this book. I could swap him Richarlison and then get that guy that I was looking in for 7 million. I can't remember who was it that I was looking for 7 million. I don't have any City now. This is why everything can change, because I think I was generally right to keep away from City players at the start, because they missed that. City and United didn't have a game week 1 like everybody else. I just need mid. So for quite a long time that season, people were getting away without having City players. Midfielder 7 mil wasn't a Madison. That's who I was looking at getting in. So if I do get rid of Calvert-Lewin, I think Everton. Richarlison, what the hell is he? 7.5. That's right. So I was just thinking, I could get rid of Ward-Prowse, put in Madison. I'm a big fan of him, and throw in Richarlison. So it'd be like a penalty team, wouldn't it? Don't know at this stage, but I like Sarr. I like Tony. He'll play every game. If Brentford do anything, they're an exciting team. They're promoted. I like to give them a go. Lewin I think he's worth the 8 million, and so is Bamford. So I'm just looking for points here. I think everyone I have there, but I don't have a lot on the bench. Obviously, I've just got, Loughton to come in, and we don't know about Williams and Skipple. Well, he was such a linchpin for Norwich last season. I think he fit in that Tottenham team. Maybe Dele Alli's going to have to get a run in that team anyway. Nuno's going to just have to. Dele, I don't know. Did he score against MK Dons in the 3-1 win? I know I saw Son score the first goal, but I turned off at halftime. It just, it's only a friendly. But I have a funny feeling he had a good game against his home club, his old club in Milton Keynes. So I'm not going to go with Dele Alli for the first game of like I did last season. I had him in my team, and that was just a damn squib. So it's all about. So that's where I'm at the minute. They're the codes. Hopefully, you guys around the Ballyonnes area, Harmore, Clonfad, Ballinlough, Dunmore, Knock. I hope all of you start thinking about getting in this team. FPL Top Dogs. So just a rough breakdown. Arsenal have got in these books. White is the big one. Lokonga. A lot out. Denny Sabellas out. What end of loan? Wow. Ryan is gone. That's Brighton guy. Martin Odegaard's gone back. I'm not sure where he came from. Was it Madrid or? Louise gone. There's a Low gone. Wow. Don't know the rest. Genzuzi, of course. He's gone on loan, so they still have him. Saliba. I had him in my first team last season, and that didn't turn out right. Well, Villa have got bits and pieces in. Buendina from Norwich is really good. And obviously Ashley Young is experienced from Inter. He's coming back. This thing is still updating. Oh yeah, Tom Heaton's gone out, right? He's gone to United. All right. That's what Brentford have done. Okay, Brighton have got out, sent out Ben White. He's out. He should be in the out column. A lot of business there. Chelsea, well, Billy Gilmore's gone to Norwich City. He needs game time. He's too good to be just messing about on the bench. Willie Caballero is gone. End of loan. Chelsea haven't done an awful lot now because they're the Champions League winners this season. They're probably going to win it next season. Chelsea always win. no matter what, they win something every single season. Oh, Giroud's gone to Madrid. Michael Olise, of course. Palace have done some great business there. I like the look of Joachim Anderson as well with Denmark. Andrews Townsend, he's gone. He's gone to Everton down below there. It's just a free transfer, so he's going to link up with. I don't know if Aaron Lennon is still there. Is Aaron Lennon out? Maybe not. I think Lennon still be there. Belize is gone. Wow, from Everton. Diamara Gray, right? He's in. Leeds have signed now their dude Jack Harrison, which could be integral. Yeah, I like the look of Harrison. Of course, everybody does, and Rafinha as well. You know, I was, you know, them two now and Dallas. I was thinking of going 3 with Leeds. So Leeds have done a lot there. Leicester, Ryan Bertrand has gone over from the Saints. And a bit of business, we have a massive signing there for Liverpool. Konate. Jorginho Wijnaldum has gone to PSG with Pochettino. City just got scattered, has done very little business. There's a load have gone. So Garcia's back to Barca. Jack has gone to Leeds, where he was last season. Tom Heaton and Sancho for United. Sergio Romero he's probably gone signed for another club. He's too good a keeper to be messing about, his third choice or whatever. So Newcastle have not done anything at the minute, and Andy Carroll's contract expired. Wow, out. Norwich, yes, Billy Gilmore's in there. It's the big one. And Buendía is out, which is a massive loss. He's gone to Villa for 38 million. Theo Walcott, okay, he was playing Southampton. It's just made official now. Bertrand gone, I think, to the Foxes. Tottenham have done a bit. Got a new keeper in from Atlanta. Danny Rose to Watford. He should be playing in Rabona Lamela to Seville straight. Danny Rose is probably the biggest. It's all loads. West Ham. I don't know any of these dudes. Pierre Kwawa Ilimbi. Oh, Felipe Anderson has gone to Lazio. Wow. That didn't work out, did it? Right, Wolves. There you go for Wolves. Rui Patricio's gone to Rome. So that's just the rough breakdown of where we are. Also, I just want to mention before I go, Go Global. This is my this is where I go volunteering in Ukraine. I've done 3 seasons over there, all in all. Last year was a digital media. We use Zoom and all that, and Discord and Padlet for your uploading journals and doing creative stuff and talking to the children. And these are just all the kids as well. You're helping with English, Spanish, German, and French are the main 3 volunteers groups that go out to Ukraine, but I think Spanish is there now. So you just volunteer your time by going to Ukraine. This is on Facebook, Go Global. It's on Facebook, so it's just building contacts. And like this guy Enrique from Portugal, he went over when he did, and he met Galina, who we all know, Galina Moschina. And they're basically teachers and mentors at Go Global, and they train you up at a camp in Kiev, just outside Kiev, in what to do in games and how to interact and social media, and get all of us up to speed about social media, things like TikTok, and get us used to what the kids are doing on social media and what they mess around with on the phones. Basically, this guy, he's invited the everybody to come back, as teacher to Galina and other people to go back to Portugal with them. Yeah, so I can't get this guy to speak.
This was a great opportunity to do some more good work in this country and help the amazing people. I'd like to invite you to come to Ukraine and help out with this fantastic project and help so many children achieve what they want in life. This was
yeah, so that's just an example that we're all volunteers. You know, it's this is where I want to, you know, thank Shane Healy Faceman for donating €75 of his prize money, coming second in the Christy Nicholson pub, and thank Joy Neenan, who donated €50 as well to the charity, which, you know, I'll go on later and donate the money along from last season. And I haven't seen, obviously, Aidan Fitzmaurice, but he donated last year, so you know, so this is where the money's going, and it's all to help the organization with funds, because they don't pay for the flight over to Ukraine or wherever in the world. You've got to get there to Kiev first, but once you're in Kiev, then it's all the transfers back and forth, the bus fare, they pay the buses, then they have to get all the volunteers from Kiev to every region of Ukraine where they go, which is hundreds of miles, even 1,000 miles across from Sumy in the east to Kiev, near central to Dnipro, more mid south, then further south to Odessa. I'm sure there's Nikolaev as well, and then I'm very, very familiar with Western Ukraine, with Lviv and Ternopil, and I've been there just outside Ternopil once, and I went to Ternopil twice, really, Koropatniki in 2019, and the other one is Horiskov in 2018. So these are just the files, 2018. I'll just go into Koropatniki. Day 5 is, you know, just to give an example of what we kind of do over there. So that this is where the money goes. You know, you got to pay for the volunteers with train fare, and then you've got to feed them for a few days, and, you know, in Kiev, all the money just goes towards facilitating this project in Ukraine. So just want to give a good heads up to everybody what this is about. I'm just a volunteer that goes in, and I chit chat with with the children in English, and, you know, that's Tara Shevchenko. Uchitsia vrate mai dumate citate. So this is teaching, brate, teaching. I think brate is brothers, my thought and writings. So Taras Shevchenko was like a literary legend, a poet, a philosopher. He is the spirit of Ukraine. So not just about Andrei Shevchenko. This guy, Taras Shevchenko, is the guy. And that's in Koropatniki, and that's just more of the school. And that's myself. So we did lots of projects there, and that's a celebration with all the teachers. So, you know, that's just the sort of thing. It really changes your life, you know, when you go there. And I'm hoping, probably they're not open. I'll have to look into it. It's a bit late now. Probably going to be another Zoom sort of digital for this summer in August. I'll have to look at it, but hopefully next year things will open up. But they are already open up. You can go to Ukraine if you've not had the jabs, or you've not had the required number. You can take a PCR test, take it before you fly, and you show proof at Ukraine customs, a bit like in Ireland, and then they'll let you go, and they'll register you, and then that's it, you're free. And obviously Yeah, you want to take another PCR when you go back to Britain. It's all up there. I don't know the isolate. How do you have to isolate? But in Ireland, it was like when you got there, you had to isolate for 5 days and get your PCR test. Then you don't have to do the 12. Because I hear in Ukraine that they're really, my friends over there said, Vince, there's no problem whatsoever. Just get the test, register. You're ready to go, and there's actually no isolation. You know, unless you have the COVID there, you're in isolation. So that's good stuff. That was all I wanted to say now on this episode of FPL Top Dogs. Hashtag number 2 for 21-22 season, guys. Wishing you all the best of luck with whatever you're doing in your teams. I'll be doing a different draft somewhere down the line, and I'm hoping to get some of the guys later to come on, and you know, some of our celebrity top dogs to come on later to show us what they're doing and what they're thinking. It's getting now to the serious end, so we have to be getting our serious drafts out there. So I might be just lazy and just leave it at that. It's potluck at the beginning of the season, really is. If you get off to a piping start, you can try it. You can, if you're honest, you'll keep it going. And Face Man was telling me that all you got is just spend 25 minutes on the Friday or before the deadline, then forget about it. It's not as onerous or tedious as you think, but like, you have to be on every game week, and if you just think maybe even 20 minutes, just have a think and see where the fixtures are. But it's all planning. As you can see, I like all the fixtures, even Man United here. I think they all have handy fixtures. You could nearly treble up on United players with their fixtures coming up. Yeah, well, obviously Leeds, not disrespecting, but you know, you definitely United. You could definitely have a couple of the players in there. I think Liverpool look kind of good as well with their fixtures. Yeah, as you can see, Norwich, Burnley, Chelsea, well, that would be fiery. But you know what I mean? It's Salah's nearly fixture proof. So there's a lot of possibilities for captains there. Obviously, these two you're thinking of. Calvert-Lewin if you're a bit braver. But yeah, thanks very much, guys. If you've watched to the end, thanks so much. Just to let you know about this company, Biteable is what I use for my videos. If you want to think about doing your own stuff, it's very handy, very convenient. Okay, that's good stuff. Then I can get out of this, and I'll see you guys probably this time next week, around the 7th. Probably I'll do a podcast after the Arsenal Spurs match and give show a few photos and bits and pieces and general reaction, because Arsenal look good. They've got so many good young players. I think that Willock has come back from Newcastle. He could be Anthony. Arsenal, all young players, and I don't think it really tells an awful lot, these friendlies generally. It's just worried about Spurs without Kane now for maybe 2 or 3 game weeks. That's why I haven't got anything going at Spurs. They'll be relying solely on Son, and I think Son was playing up front alone as the sole dude. So I think Spurs will just go that 1-3-2-4. So 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, 10, yeah. So the 4-2-3-1 formation with Son up there. I think it'd be very, very, to put in Brian Gill in there, that like Nuno likes to have bed in his players and get to know his system. So he will probably keep Gill on the bench to kind of just, if things go wrong in the first game, it's a big City to put a new signing in there against City. And I would like to have Kevin de Bryune in my team, but he's an awful lot. He's an awful price, like an awful price for he had a lot of injuries last season. I'm just worried that he'll break down. Holland did a terrible Euros. I'm just not sure. Diaz is obviously, you know, he's the guy to have in. But you know, like Mahrez now is probably somebody who Mahrez will, some guy, you know, to get to have in. Gundogan, you know, yeah. Look, there's a case to be said for him and Silva and the like. So any one of them actually could nearly play up front anyway. If they need to get another striker in anyway. So I don't want Kane to go, but you know, he's not going to win much with us, I don't think. Unfortunately, sorry to say now, Spurs fans, but that's enough of me moping about, and we'll maybe know more about the Kane fiasco. Obviously, Levy is not going to be pushed. Daniel Levy, the chairman of Spurs, he's going to wait till the last minute. And if Kane goes for like the 100 million he wants, we won't be able to get any signing bedded in, and we'll have to mess about. And I think there's no more signings on deadline. I think the deadline is going to be the 14th of August. I have to check. Maybe it's not. Maybe they're back to the end of September. Maybe they've reverted. We're not sure, but he'll wait to the last second, and Spurs won't be able to get anything out of the money. So, and we've seen with the Bale money that we got out, that a lot of it didn't kind of work out, you know, with the signings and all, apart from Eriksen, would say. And Lamella's gone. So 2 Rabonas, a goal here and there, got sent off a lot, got injured a lot. For longevity, yeah, he stayed. He was the last of the 7 to leave. And even Bale left before Lamella, and Bale had to go for Lamella to come in. So that's one for the quiz books, that one. So that's which player came in twice before another guy left? Well, for the same guy, for the same money. Okay, thanks guys if you stayed till the end, and good luck to whatever you're doing. Top Dogs out.